Okay, இன்னைக்கு என்ன படிக்கிறோம்? We are going to study about the potential energy due to system of charges. What do you mean by the potential energy due to system of charges? See, it is defined as the work done in assembling the charges. What do you mean by this? Work done in assembling the charges. For example, I am considering two charges, one is Q1 and another one is Q2. These two charges should be arranged in air medium at two positions A and B, separated by a distance R. So, in order to assemble or in order to fix the two charges Q1 at A and Q2 at B, I have to do a work. That work done in fixing or assembling the charges is the potential energy. Or how I can define or how I can do the work. I can keep Q1 fixed at A. After that, moving Q2 from infinity to the point B at a distance R from A, then that work done is considered to be potential energy. Or keeping Q2 fixed at the point B and moving Q1 from infinity to the point A, or taking both the points Q1 and Q2 from infinity to the point inside the electrical or to the 2 points A and B. So either moving any one of the charge from infinity to the point or moving both the charges from infinity to the point is for that the work done is considered to be the potential energy due to system of charges. See, already we have defined. If you want to calculate the potential energy due to the system of charges, we have to assemble the charges at 2 points. For that, what is the work done? So here, I have considered two charges. One of the charges represented as Q1 and another charge is represented as Q2. And these two charges should be assembled at points A and at point B, which are separated by a distance R1, 2. For that, what I have to do? First of all, I have to take or I have to consider both the charges Q1 and the Q2 at infinity. Since Q1 and the Q2 are at infinity, then they are considered to be at rest. If both the charges are considered to be at rest, now you move the charge Q1 from infinity to the point A. Now you are moving Q1 from infinity to the point A means the work done is 0 because around the point A you are not having any other charges. So there is no electrostatic force of attraction or repulsion on Q1. So work done is equal to 0. Now you take the second charge Q2 from infinity to the point B. When you are moving the second charge from from infinity to the point B, we have to do a work because already at point A at a distance of R12 you are having a charge Q1. So due to this Q1 at this point B you may have or you will be having an electric force. So that electrical force will repel the charge Q2. So what is the work done in bringing Q2 from infinity to the point is nothing but potential at the point B due to A multiplied it with Q2. So potential at the point B is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 by R12. So with that potential, you multiply it with Q2, that work done is stored in the system of charges or in the two charges as potential energy represented as epsilon is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 into Q2 divided by R12. Similarly, in other way also we can able to define this a liter. That is in the other way means initially instead of moving Q1, you move Q2 from infinity and place it at the point B. So now Q1 and Q2 are at infinity. Now what I am doing, instead of moving Q1, I am moving Q2 from infinity to the point B. For that, now work done is 0. And now what I have to do now? Now, secondly, move Q1 from infinity to point A. Then what will happen? Work done in moving the charge Q1 from infinity to point A is potential at point A due to this charge B multiplied with the charge Q1. That is what I have written here, VA into Q1. So what is VA? Potential at point A due to B. So at B you are having the charge Q2 at a distance R21. So VA is given by the value 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q2 by R21. What is the work done? Potential at the point A due to Q2 multiplied with the charge moved. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q2 by R21 multiplied it with Q1. So this work done is also taken to be stored as the potential energy, and the potential energy we obtained is same as that of what? As that of the equation 1. Both equation 1 and equation 2 are correct. That is, the potential energy in moving either Q1 from infinity to A or from moving Q2 from infinity to A, keeping the other charge fixed, is called to be the potential energy of the system. Let us consider a note. The note represents if both the charges Q1 and Q2 are of same nature. That is, if both charges are either positive or both charges are considered to be negative, then the potential energy is considered to be positive. If the charges Q1 and Q2 are of opposite nature, that is, one of the charges positive and another charge is considered to be negative, in that case, we can say the potential energy is taken to be negative in nature. So we are going to obtain an expression for electric potential energy, due to system of charges. Here, the system of charges, we are going to consider three charges arranged in the form of a triangle. So let us do one thing. Let us consider 3 points in free space. The position of the first point A, let it be R1. The position of the second point B, let it be R2. The position of the third point C, let it be R3. Now on these 3 points, I have to assemble 3 charges. So for that, what I am considering is, let us consider 3-point charges. Let us consider 3-point charges Q1, Q2 and Q3 at infinity. To assemble the charges, at A, B and C, work has to be done, which is stored in the system as potential energy. So how to do the work done, or how to get the total potential energy? So point number 1, initially first we have to move Q1 from infinity to A. So no work is said to be done. No work is done. Or we can say work done is equal to 0. So I have brought Q1 from infinity to the point A. Now the second one, move the charge Q2. From infinity to the point B at a distance of R12 from A. Okay, from A to the point B, let us consider the distance as R12. Let W1 be the work done. So what is the work done W1? Work done W1 is equal to potential at the point B. Okay, potential at the point B due to the charge Q1 multiplied with the charge moved from infinity. The charge moved from infinity is Q2. So what is the value of potential at the point B due to this charge Q1? It is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 by the distance is R12 multiplied with the charge moved Q2. So what is the work done? The work done is now equal to W1 is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 into Q2 divided by R12. Let us take this as equation number 1. Now, what is the next point that I have to consider? The next point is now you move the charge Q3 from infinity to what? To infinity to the point C. So the next one is move, let us write like this. Now move the charge Q3. Now you move the charge Q3 from infinity to the point C. See, if you are moving the charge Q3 to point C, we have to do work against the charge Q1, which is at a distance of R13, and the charge Q2, which is at a distance of R23. Isn't it? See, at this point C, the charge Q1 will be experiencing a potential, and at the point C, Q2 is also experiencing a potential. So let work done be. Let the work done be what? Work done be W2. So this work done W2 equal to potential at the point C due to the charge Q1 plus potential at the point C due to the charge Q2, which is the total potential, multiplied it with the amount of charge moved Q3. So let us take like this. W2 equal to total potential at the point C multiplied it with the Q3. Where what is the total potential at the point C? Total potential at the point C is this one. Potential at point C due to Q1. That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 by this distance. Q1 and Q3 are separated by a distance of R13 plus this one. Potential at point C due to Q2. So 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q2 by this distance R23. Hope you should have understood. Now, take this and substitute in this equation. We can able to calculate the value of W2. So W2 is equal to VC. Potential at the point C. Potential at the point C is given here. That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 by R13 plus 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q2 divided by R23 multiplied with the amount of charge moved. Therefore, the work done W2 is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 into Q3 by R13 plus 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q2 into Q3 divided by R23. Take this as equation number 2. So, therefore, what is the total work done in assembling the charges in assembling the charges Q1, Q2, Q3 at 1, 2 at A, B, and C. So the total work done W is equal to sum of the two work dones, W1 plus W2. What is W1? 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 into Q2 divided by R12. Plus, what is W2? Here we are having equation 2. 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 into Q3 by R13 plus
Yeah.
this one divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q2 into Q3 divided by R23.
Mm.
This total work done, this total work done is stored in the system, as potential energy,
Mm.
So what is the value of the potential energy then? Therefore, the potential energy is given by the value epsilon is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 into Q2 divided by R12 plus
The
1
bracket
divided by 4
putton.
pi epsilon 0 into Q1 into Q3 by R13 plus another 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q2 into Q3 divided by R23. This is the total potential energy stored in the system of 3 charges. Hope you should have understood what I have told here.
Yes, sir.
புரிஞ்சிருச்சா?